Welcome back to Conan Exiles. Since yesterday, I added some mods to the game. Not a lot. I added Hosav's custom UI mod. So we're going to have more information in the top left of the screen, basically. That's going to be the main change. This is the mod that, like, all the YouTubers use. And, yeah, it just gives us some more kind of detailed information about stuff. Including, like, how much damage we're doing, so you can see like the time of day in the left. You can see what our armor is. We're in heavy armor, believe it or not. You can see how much food we have in our tummy. We're like 55% full, 53% on food. You can see our encumbrance level, the temperature. You can see how much shelter we have with that like little house thingy. I never tried. If I tried these mods, I tried them very briefly when I got my gaming PC. Obviously, a lot of my time was spent on console. You see how much shelter I have if I move around. The other thing is a mini map. I press tab, click on UI settings, and these are the things I can like adjust for it. Shout out to Kyra on Fire because I looked at her video. She is wonderful. If you're not subscribed to her on YouTube, you really should be. But yes, I had a look at her video to see which kind of mods to install because I just wanted to like do a couple of tweaks, just quality of life. So far, at some point in the future, I might do sort of more of a modded run. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a Savage Wilds map, which is a modded map as well. Also, there's a mini map. I don't think I really need a mini map, but I'm gonna see how I feel about it. I don't think it's really like in the way on the screen. And it might give you guys a bit more contextual information. I don't know. But there's loads of things you can adjust in here that, you know, you may or may want to use. You can change some colours of things. You can change the size of this text. You can adjust the size of your inventory, your hotbar, which I did. I made it medium. I think it was. You can make it all the way down to small. I don't think I'm going to adjust that right now just to show you. Yeah, you can adjust the positioning of this mini map, and the hotbar size. You can make it larger, or you can make it smaller. I had it on medium. So yeah, I mean, you could just adjust those things. That's cool. What else did I add? I added Barbarian Barber. Where is my little barber thingy? And so I just added we've got the Orb of Nurgle, which when you get to like level 50, you can make this Orb of Nurgle, and that means that you can adjust how your character looks, right? And with the Barbarian Barber mod, you have loads more hairstyles. I'm only going to click a couple of times, but there's absolutely bajillions of hairstyles on here. Just a bit nicer. I'm going with this one because I think it's pretty. There's no different hair colours or anything on this one. It's just hairstyles, but there's absolutely... There's just hundreds on here. I mean, I don't know if it's hundreds, but it's absolutely loads. Hello, Jackie. Hello. I added Immersive Armor. So Immersive Armor, you'll see that our character has painted fingernails and toenails. This is the only thing that I used. But it gives you the ability to add like jewellery and things like that, piercings. You can hide stuff. Obviously now we have transmog, so we can still hide our helmets if we want to. But there's a bunch of stuff you can craft. I haven't like jumped into it at all. But there's like a bunch of just really cool, like, I don't know, underwear and like various bits and bobs. You can see all of this is all from that. There's just absolutely like probably hundreds of like accessories and different pieces of armor and clothing and all sorts of stuff, which I haven't even dug into. All I did was just spawn in fancy nails and fingernails. I was wondering whether you look familiar. Yes, exactly. That's right. And I also added improve quality of life. Now, there is no nudity on my stream, okay, but you can actually change a load of things about the way your character looks in this mod. And all I did was make a couple of very, very minor tweaks to the butt size, the thigh size, hip, and the shoulders, because the calves slightly and made her hands like a tiny bit smaller. So she just looks a little bit more athletic now. Yeah, I think you can be absolutely ridiculous with it, or you can really go like crazy. And I wanted to make it really subtle, and I think she looks great. She looks a bit more like I would like it to look. So there you go. You can kind of get into that. There's also physics and stuff as well, which you can get into if you're really into that kind of thing. How jiggle and wobble and like all sorts of stuff. You can change a bunch of things, which I will not be changing. You can change a lot of stuff off stream. Anna plays grown-up mode, punching camel. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, you can choose which... you can choose what you use, and it basically defaulted to 3 other things. I didn't want to set it to like basics, so I just picked things anyway. So yeah, there is also a mini map on this mod as well, but I disabled it because it was obviously I had the Hosav one, and the Hosav one seemed to have the indicators from the map. And this is also has like a spawn marker as well. So now when I click on my map, you can see where my spawn is. It's probably easy to spot now. I've got a bedroll here and I've got a bed here. So there you go. I haven't dug into them very much, but that's what I wanted to do last night. I didn't want to really change the game a lot. I just wanted to add a couple of quality of life things. One of the nice things about the Hosav UI mod, if we go outside, so I'm currently in creative mode. Just for the purposes of demonstration, mainly because when I'm like getting ready to stream, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Hold on, I'll show you that in a second. When I'm getting ready to stream, I just want to like log in, and I don't want to have food to run out. I don't have to worry about stuff like that. So now you'll see, not only do we see more information on the health bars of our enemies, but we also see how much XP we get when we kill them. And we see floating numbers. You can change the kind of the way that you receive the information about what's it on now. You can change the way you see the information. I'm using float damage, but you can tweak a bunch of stuff in here. But I toggled float information because I think it looks kind of cool. I'm not going to pick up anything here because I'm not trying to cheat. I just wanted to show you. And I also just upgraded like our stairs, basically. We had some crappy stairs. I don't know if they're going to stay like this. I just bashed these together very quickly last night because we had some teeny tiny stairs. So that's kind of it really to catch you up